YouTubers, welcome. Yeah, so the day has come where I'm gonna start to slowly dismantle this layout. If you've been part of the channel, you've seen plenty of runs on this layout. I've done quite a few things with it. I've enjoyed this layout. This is the third layout that I've done. Here's a picture of my first layout when I was 13. And I did a second one, which unfortunately I don't have many pictures of. And this was my third layout. Totally enjoyed it. It took me 7 years. It is practically all Marx except for the track and the switches. Everything's put away. Trains are put away. All my locomotives, rolling stock. It's all boxed up. Be there for a little while until I get something new set up. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do yet. Obviously, I'm going to salvage everything that I can. This is a 5x9 layout. Here's the original plan. This is actually a Lionel D264 9x5 Super O. It's a store layout plan. Yeah, building that mountain, that was, I had a lot of fun with that. I was never crazy about the brown paint in it. But the rocks, I thought the rocks came out really well. Some things on the layout I just loved doing. It was just so much fun bringing everything to life. These portals were a lot of fun to build. They're made out of that pink foam insulation material that you just cut out. The grooves are made with the tip of a soldering iron. I got the idea from this guy on YouTube. It's an older video clip, but it's right to the point, and he does an awesome job showing how to do that. I highly recommend it if you're interested in doing those. The sides of the bridge I made with that white styrene plastic and colored it, weathered it. That was fun to make. Hobo Village. Those were fun to build and to weather. Lady Liberty. Let's spark her up. Here it is. All right, so Lady Liberty here. She was a tree ornament, and every time you turned on the tree, the Star Spangled Banner would play also. But something happened, it shorted out. There was no more sound, and the lights didn't work, so I got another light up there, and I had to cut out the back a little bit and add some wires, and I hit it with some green paint. I wish it still played the music though, that would be awesome. A little technique I picked up was putting lights in a good spot so as to highlight certain things without having lights flash in your eyes. My bubbling water tower, which it will bubble, but it's got to be like 98 degrees down here in July. If I had known I was going to tear it apart, I would have never ballasted the track, so learn from my mistakes. I used 18 gauge speaker wire when I soldered the feeder wires from the track to the bus wire. And when I did the soldering, I chose not to solder to the sides of the rails like you usually see. I soldered them directly underneath the rails in order to hide any wires from showing. The speaker wire is excellent to use because it's already kind of color coded in a way, so it helps you keep track of the ground and the hot wire. One thing I've never done is to show you underneath the layout how I did the wiring. I use a Lionel ZW transformer, and let's take a look under here. There are the bus wires coming off from the back of the transformer. I got two bus lines for 2 separate tracks. I got a bus line for accessories, and I've got a bus line for lights. I use one common ground wire.
I ran bus wires all around the layout. So there's a bus there, a bus here. This is the black, this is the common ground over here. So rather than cut the bus wire and use these screw nuts here, what I did was I used these suitcase clips, something like that, and it allows you to connect onto the bus wire, connect your positive and negatives to the bus wire without cutting. So there's like one wire from an accessory going into the bus, and then the other wire right here would be connected to the ground for the connection. I found that they're relatively inexpensive. They're easy to use. Great way to do it.
But basically on my next layout, I'm more interested in just running trains and less focus on scenery. But yeah, you do want it to look nice. So we'll see. I'll have plenty of time. I mean, I'm heading towards retirement. Lord willing, he'll give me a lot of years yet, and this will give me a little project to work on. Chronicle the progress that I do. Maybe there'll be some type of information that someone could use. Getting into the train hobby, that is just awesome. For me, I got into it kind of late, but I enjoyed it as a teenager, and I didn't get to enjoy it again until way later in life, and that happens a lot. And I just hope that these videos, you can find some enjoyment in it, and maybe use it for knowledge. Without YouTube, I could have never done any of this stuff here. It's an amazing source of information. So I'll be putting in the video from time to time with the progress of the demolition. And that's it. Thanks again for watching. God bless.